Good morning in the Mumbai News Center. I'm Sonal Bhutra and you're watching Power Breakfast. Those were the top headlines which we will discuss in greater detail. But first up, let's take a look at what's happening in the Asian markets. They are largely in the green actually after the sharp fall that we saw yesterday in the trading session. We have the Taiwanese index which is flat with some positive bias. However, Hang Seng continues its downfall. So that one is down 200 points. Remember, US markets did end in the green because of those hawkish comments coming in from the Fed chair. However, there's Nikkei which is up around 0.8%. We have something like a Kospi which is up 0.3%. So largely in the green with something like a Hang Seng and Shanghai which are not doing so well. Both of them are in the red. The SGX Nifty, as a result of all of this, is indicating that the start for our own markets could be in the green, but it's quite volatile, so to say, this morning. After surging as much as 40 points, it has come down from the highs. It's up around 27 points, but we'll have to see whether this momentum continues or not and whether our markets, after opening in the green, hold on to those levels or not. In the US markets, let's talk about that now. The sell-off continues. Wall Street ended Monday's trading session lower with the Dow Jones closing 184 points, the S&P 500 down 27 points, and the Nasdaq Composite, which was the day's underperformer, slipping 1%. CNBC's Mike Santoli gets us a wrap of all the action on Wall Street.
When the closing bell rang this afternoon on Wall Street, the three major stock indexes had recovered some of their early losses, despite continuing concerns that interest rates will keep going higher. The Dow was down more than 300 points, but closed down less than 200. The S&P also erased some of its morning drop, ending down 0.2%, and the Nasdaq cut its loss to end down around 1%. Washington is demanding more domestic parts for electric vehicles eligible for government incentives. And in that political environment, Honda and LG Energy are revealing plans today to build a $4.4 billion plant to make EV batteries in the United States. They're not saying where it will be, but Honda does have big manufacturing facilities in Ohio, Indiana, and Alabama. That's the action from the U.S. market. Back to you in Mumbai.
Okay, with that, we'll get